goddamn Camaro. Hey, big shout to Gizzy. Big shout to Gizzy, man. Motherfuckers ringing my phone off the hook. I put in for a couple car applications. The Mercedes S550, they didn't approve me because it would have been like 70,000. But he's like, hey, I'll get you approved for this Maserati. It's $20,000 less. I could try to get you for that, but I have to put like maybe $17,000 down. I'm like, all right. So I'm kind of looking where I'm kind of like I'm gonna be all right for approval. So I found this Mercedes, this CL. I found this Mercedes CL. What is it? CL 550. Yeah, CL 550. Right? Motherfucker had wheels and everything. And I think they were asking for like 30,000. So if I can get approved, if I can get them to approve me for 30 grand, I'll have my guys go out there and do a car inspection to make sure the transmission's good, make sure the body's good, make sure the paint's good, just make sure everything in the car is good. You know what I mean? It costs like $400 or $500 to get a inspection. You fuck around, you start buying these fucking luxury cars, these, like, say for example, like next year when I get that fucking Aventador and shit, and that Rolls Royce. Well, before you go buy all these motherfuckers, man, you gotta make sure these motherfuckers are right, especially when you fucking around with a $200,000, $300,000 fucking Lamborghini or a $300,000 Rolls Royce Ghost. You gotta get that bitch checked out. You might like the motherfucker, but if it ain't right, you know, you fuck around, you trying to turn around and sell it like 6 months or a year from now, you know, and somebody else comes along and says, hey, look, I want to do an inspection, and they find all this shit, man, you just bought a fucking piece of shit, you'll be assed out. So you fuck around, you gonna have to eat that motherfucker, man. But anyways, so I found this one. It was silver, and it had wheels already on the motherfucker. So, and this guy right here, he just called me back for a Camaro, which was pretty cool, but you know, Camaro ain't about shit because it ain't gonna be worth nothing, man. You can't sell it. You know what I mean? After a few months or a year or so, it ain't gonna be worth shit. But anyways, the Camaro would be a good deal because it's cheap as fuck, and you know, they only asking for like, I think they asking for 25,000, 28,000, but I could probably get it down to like maybe 20, 25, 23. Plus, it's been sitting on a lot for a long ass time, and it's convertible. I'm not a convertible fan, but fuck, at this point, I ain't worried about a car. You know, I'm just worried about the best deal. You know what I mean? If it's the best deal, and then I'm all about it. You know, especially if I can fuck around and turn around and flip it. If I can turn around and flip it, that'd be great. That's the game plan right there. But I'll show you as soon as we get to this load, we get loaded. I'll show you what this Mercedes looked like. I was up to like 3 o'clock in the morning last night looking at cars. It's car shopping. They had a lot of Mercedes. They had a lot of 550s, man. If you're fucking around, like I said, I can't get approved for I could probably get approved, but not right now. But they had a lot of SL 550s, man. I'm talking about they had a whole gang of them motherfuckers. They had a whole gang of them motherfuckers. They just floating around. But yeah, I was looking around the $45,000 range and lower. Like towards the end of the night, because the way I had the shopping sort, it was the highest to the lowest. But I put my maximum buy at 45,000 on Auto Trader, and so I was just looking at the car all goddamn night. Yeah, I know that black. Hey, trust me, that black S550, that bitch is clean. But he wanted like 70 grand. He said he'll do me for $66.99. But their finance guy said they wouldn't finance me on that car. But he said, hey, look, check this fucking Maserati. I'm not a fan of Maserati. I think they're pieces of shit. They just, if you don't know about Maserati is just Maserati is just a souped up Ferrari. I mean, a down version of Ferrari, like Honda. Honda's a downgrade from Acura. You know what I mean? It's the same shit, same car, but it's just like oh, I'm sorry. What is it? You got three. You got Honda, Acura, and you got Infiniti. No, I'm sorry, that's Nissan. Nissan and Infiniti. So it's like buying a Nissan. It's like buying a Nissan. Why don't you just get the motherfucking Infiniti? You know what I'm saying? Fuck a Nissan. Get the Infiniti. The Infiniti is gonna hold its value a lot better than a Nissan. But anyways, yeah, that's what a Maserati is. Maserati is a downplay from a Ferrari. And come to find out, I didn't even know this, but my partner, he bought the what do you call it? He bought the Phantom. He got the Rolls Royce Phantom, right? And he was saying that the Phantom, you know, to be cheap on parts, if that bitch were to go out, like suspension would go out or anything, he's like, don't go to fucking Rolls Royce to get the parts. Take your ass down to fucking BMW. Take your ass down to BMW, and you know, you get the part there for free, because a Rolls Royce Phantom is just a souped up 7 Series. I didn't even fucking know that. I know that now. So when I go buy me a fucking, I get that Rolls Royce next year, it's just anything goes broke. Like as far as the suspension now, as far as like the interior and shit, yeah, you gotta go to Rolls Royce for that shit. And them motherfuckers, they'll try to rip your head off. They'll try to rip your motherfucking head off, man. You know, little dials, you know, little knobs and shit. They'll be $1,000. Little seat knobs and shit. They'll be like a couple $1,000. Yeah, Rolls Royce, they expensive on their gadgets, but what do you call it? Fuck. The suspension parts and everything. Suspension, you know what I mean? You can get all that shit through BMW, you know? So, anyways, let me show you this motherfucking Mercedes real quick. I'll show y'all this Mercedes. Hey, I like this new MacBook, man. Hey, by the way, the MacBook is cool. The one thing I like about this is you see this back piece right here? This shit used to be plastic. All the other models, they shit used to be black plastic. Well, now it's all one piece, all aluminum. I like that. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, I like that. But the only thing I don't like about it is that this right here don't light up anymore. It don't light up no more. Yeah, that back piece don't light up anymore. And cool thing about this is, as soon as you open it, it'll turn on itself. As soon as you flip that bitch open, it'll turn right on. Look at that. Look, it's already cranking up. Hey, so this is off topic, but anyway, so I was watching the Apple release for the new iPhone. So they got the new iPhone 8 coming out, right? Well, they got the iPhone 10 coming out. You can pre-order in October 27th, and it'll be shipped November 3rd. But check this out. I have to make another video. I'm gonna have to make another video about the iPhone 10. I'm gonna make one today. That motherfucker is the truth. That motherfucker is the shit. I'm telling you, that iPhone 10. They really, Apple really stepping up their game, and they really trying to be ahead of the curve. You get what I'm saying? That's Apple, man. They doing good, man. They got some good shit going on. Let me show you this Mercedes real quick. second. My internet's off. Oh, so there's a few cars I was looking at. I was actually looking at the Porsche Cayman. It's a two-door hardtop, right? For like $44,000. I don't even know if I'll be able to get approved about it, but I'm trying. Shit, I'm gonna try. It doesn't even want to fucking log me in, man. What the fuck? Man, come on with this fucking bullshit. This motherfucker don't. There we go. There we go. I got it. Alright. Here we go. So this is the Mercedes. I'm about to go call these motherfuckers right now. So the color's perfect. That's what I want right there. That color's badass. So check out that bitch right there. Yeah, we'll run that motherfucker. So yeah, that's the one I'm looking at right now. Matter of fact, I'm about to call this bitch right now. While I got some time. Call this motherfucker right now. Hey Lawrence Malay, give me a shout. It's Hey Brian, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? Yeah. So where does that leave us? Yeah, man. Hell yeah. What's that? Oh, that's about right. I was thinking about right there. Yeah. No, 4 grand, 4 grand. Yeah. All right, bro. No, just do 3 and we'll work our way up, man. All right, bro. Bye. It's like 3, 4 grand. Yeah, I'll put down 3. Yeah. And and that's for the Camaro. But we just trying to see if they're actually approve us. If they can approve me, that'd be great. You know what I mean? That means I can step up and go somewhere else. somebody to do the negotiating for me, which I can just watch these videos. I can just watch these videos and then get schooled. So that's what we're gonna do today. Not watch, but listen to these videos. This fucking thing I wanna load though.
Hey, thanks, man. All right, bro, take it easy.
I'll have to make another video, man. Or actually, look at this bitch running. I'm just trying to figure out how to. I gotta watch these videos on how to negotiate these cars real quick. And then that's pretty much what we'll be doing today. Negotiating. 5 Depot Lane. Depot Lane, like Home Depot. Depot Lane, yeah. Yep. Let's just do, start off like 4,000, see what they do, man. How you want me? Yeah, how you want me to do that? Show you my bank statements. Okay. Yeah, transfer. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But just go ahead and run that. I can give you all that right now, but right now I'm already tied up, man. So you can run that, it'd be great. But I can yeah, run it. Like I said, I can get you all that paperwork. That's not gonna be a problem, man. Just go ahead and run it. Because like I said, I wanna get rolling by the day. It's already early in the morning. And I know you got that in there, like I wanna get the deal settled by the end of the day. So go ahead and run that. By the time I get done what I'm doing, by the time I get done what I'm doing, I'll go ahead and send you a statement. But by the time I get done doing what I'm doing, you've already ran my credit, ran that thing over. You know what I mean? So we'll be ready to go. No, I got you. Yeah, I'm already ahead of you, bro. I know what's going on. Just go ahead and run that. I'll have everything else ready for you. You get done on your end. All right, bro. Thanks, man. Bye. Run that. Just run the motherfucker.
market, the reason I'm putting that 35 is don't buy cars hoping that another younger guy like you is going to come and actually buy the car from you. Like the odds of that are very little. Doesn't mean it's impossible, it's just less likely. So appeal to the market, don't appeal to like one guy. The attention, aftermarket tuners have given the cars is going to make an important decision factor in what to purchase. And if you figure that there's a lot of support for Porsche, it's usually a better bet. A lot of people like it. They can replace every single bad part with a performance part, which makes it a lot more fun than spending money for your cars and parts. The history and reliability makes a huge difference. So making sure that you haven't had any major things like a bad transmission and oil leaks that cause the engine to If you're looking to buy a car, keep it for a really long time, and this is like you're not seeing this program in order to flip a car for a profit. You're doing it in order to be able to take the car and ultimately just drive it and enjoy it and just save good money on it. Then I would consider that to be a very, very decent thing to do if you want to buy like lemon cars. But if I can come up 1,000 and they can come down 5, it may still work. We'll know that and we'll work with you to try to sell your car. If you can't sell your car, it's because you're asking for something that's not making enough profit. Now, that said, there are certain things dealers won't do. They won't go below their profit margins they're supposed to make on each car. And they won't just give away shit for free because they like you. So that's just kind of like the reality of how things work in the deal. You have to go in and you're making a purchase based upon your ability to buy that car and your readiness to buy that car. The dealer will recognize that and will work out a deal for you that is based on their readiness to sell that car, based on how long they've had that car. If they've held that car only 30 days, then they're somewhat likely to want to move it. If they've held it 60 days, they're very likely to want to move it. If they've had it 90 days, then they're very much ready to liquidate and getting the hell out of there. So there's a few things you need to keep in mind. First off, why does someone have a car more than 90 days? You need to do your inspections, do your routines, do your searching, and understand a lot about the car. See the car. Like there's a reason the car hasn't left, especially if the deal seems too good to be true. Pay attention to that. Just because CarTax says it hasn't been an accident doesn't mean it hasn't. We ended up buying an Aston Martin years ago that was a Katrina car. Like it had been somewhat repainted because it was completely flooded twice. Like the car wasn't flooded, but the paint had been damaged from rock chips and severe weather conditions. Nowhere on the reports anywhere. Technically, that car should have been a total loss. But someone repainted it, resold it. It sat at a dealership for 2 years. We thought we were getting the best deal ever. And the paint was done on the whole car, so the paint meter didn't catch any imperfections. It was done right. But the thing is, even though it was done right, even though we profited from the car, I still felt at the end, I was like, well, we kind of got cheated. The dealer knew. I had a feeling he knew something he wasn't telling me. So that's kind of like the way dealerships work. Their goal is to sell you a car. Their goal is to move you into a car. Whether you like it or not, they want you in that car. So if you do want the car, and if it is the right car, then be respectful and start finding common ground with the dealership. The best way to find common ground is you have a number in your head. They have a number in their head. Come as close as you can to the number in yours, and when you get to a point where you're okay, where you have that margin, where you're comfortable, make the deal. Be ready to sign the paper, be ready to act today, be ready to put a deposit, and you'll get a lot further in your negotiations. Don't negotiate people down only to not call them again. First off, because later when there's a car at the dealership, you're not going to want to deal with those people again, they'll remember you. And then two, you also want to make sure that if there is the right car at the right place, you're also not losing it because you're just trying to practice for yourself and to become a negotiator. The best thing to do is to go in and again, like I said, stick to your number until you actually get it. The dealer will come at you with several things. They'll send you the idea of, I'll meet you halfway through, like I said earlier. So what they'll do is they'll tell you that, you want a number, I want a number, so let's go halfway and they'll show good faith on your part. That's all bullshit. It's part of the whole process. They'll also come at you with, we've had many calls in this car. A lot of dealers are such imbeciles that they actually think that we were born yesterday. So they'll come up with things like, hey, I went to see a 458 and the moron that was selling me that car actually told me, he's like, oh, I got 4 calls on that car today. And I'm like, wow, like how incredible. This car's been sitting for 4 months, right? And now my luck is the day I come see this car, you've had 4 calls on the same exact car, right? So here's a few things about people who lie. The patterns are the same. They use the same numbers all the time. If the car's been sitting 4 months and you just mention that, they've had 4 calls. That's the first thing that you need to understand about people who lie, especially at dealerships. They're not creative. They're technically retarded. So what they do is they find through memory what they've just heard recently and convert it into a lie. And so what ends up happening is if you hear a lot of the same numbers thrown around, then just know that the whole conversation is complete bullshit. And so, you don't need to point it out and be like, you're a liar, no. The goal is for you to buy the car, right? So use that in your advantage. Understand that the person selling you the car is unreasonable and a complete imbecile, so you can work in your favor. So then understand what your number is and stick to it. If you're willing to walk out and the dealer says, this is my bottom line, this is my bottom line, but they're still not letting you walk out, it's because it's not their bottom line. So you need to make it clear. I usually walk in the dealership, I'm very clear right with the salesperson. I want to be around this number. Anything further than this number is not good for me. Now, they'll tell me things, I can't sell it to you at this number, but we're pretty close. I said, fine, I'll go listen. If they're pretty close, it's like $1,000 or $2,000 away, there's room, they'll probably get to my number. If they're pretty close, it's $6,000, $7,000 away, probably never gonna get to my number. But if I can come up $1,000 and they can come down $5,000, it may still work, right? It just depends how badly I want the car. So these are some of the strategies that dealers use, especially at the sales office. They run everything through their managers, and the minute you want to leave, they're like, let me introduce you to my general manager or my sales manager and this and that. And so all of these are strategies used to keep you there and keep you aggravated that you've already spent so much time talking to them. You don't want to start this process all over again at a different dealership because your time is worth something and they realize that. And so they love wasting it. So just try to understand that that's a strategy. Don't take it personally. Go into the dealership and expect to spend hours there, especially if you're going to actually buy a car. That's how they work. So once you actually get to that place when you're about to buy the car and you actually have come to somewhat of a good agreement or somewhere where you're comfortable enough to make a deal, sign your buyer's order and then head over to the finance office. In the finance office, you're going to be offered an array of products, which if you're halfway intelligent, you'll go ahead and decline all of them because I've told you why you shouldn't buy any of them and you can probably buy them for much cheaper elsewhere. Later on in Car Conspiracy, depending on when you're watching this, at the beginning or not, we'll actually reach out to some of these best warranty companies, gap companies, and so on and so forth, and give you the access to some of these products at the core price, so you don't have to pay dealer profits. But for now, if you must buy some of these products, negotiate them down. If not, let's entirely go away from any of these affiliate aftermarket products. The only thing, and don't ever buy that gate protection crap. It's complete bullshit. It's not real. It's like some imbecile waxing your car with some extra coats of wax and charging you $800 and telling you they'll re-wax it again for free if it ever goes away. It's completely stupid, and you can get it done for a fraction of the cost somewhere else if you really wanted it. It's all a hoax. It's all this bunch of crap that they're built to sell you out. So don't buy any of that stuff. And then when you're actually there and you're ready to make your move, just remember the finance office wants to make money off your financing and auxiliary products. If they can't make money off auxiliary products, then they're going to want to make money off your financing. Your financing is really, really important for you to know how to negotiate that down. Now, remember, at this point, you're playing stupid. You lower the price of the car through the financing rate. That means if they're offering you a high rate, then you tell them you can't afford that payment, you'd like to go it lower. They'll lower the rate to a degree where they can, because they'd rather make money on the car than the rate. But when they've lowered the rate to that point where they can't go any further, you still being able to afford this car or not can still depend on the price of the car. So just remember this. This is the best, absolutely best time for you to be able to, at this very moment, start negotiating the car price down even further. Let's say they're at $400, I'll give you a good example. Let's say they're at $510 on the payment and you want to be under $500. So you can tell them, hey, unfortunately I can't buy this car. It's a question of principle. For myself, like I promised myself I wouldn't have a payment over $500, and I don't want to break that promise to myself. I have my limits, so do you. So I really can't buy this car if you can't get me a rate lower to get me closer to $500. Now the dealer at this point, the finance manager, it doesn't have time because now you're wasting his time.
Hey.
And his time is really important because the more...
You gonna be running all day?
I'm gonna try to cut some off so I get you a couple more, brother.
Alright.
Right there, 862, compartment 2.
Okay, 862. Got it.
Ready to roll.
All right, bro.